Today we are checking out Red Dead 2 in SteamOS and Windows 11. Does it actually run better though? Let's find out. So right here we're playing at 1080p at a mix of medium to low settings, no FSR, and we are sitting at 40 FPS nearing the tracks. Now the settings aren't the most optimized here. Again, it is a mix of medium and low, but with the proper settings you can get an extra boost out of the system as well. So keep that in mind, but again for this video, it is a comparison between SteamOS and Windows 11. So it doesn't really matter. So starting from the tracks, we're sitting into the high 30s and the low 40s. That is a pretty good start, and already way better than Windows 11. So we gained pretty much 7 FPS over Windows here. I was sitting at 33 to 34 on average. Easier scenes could go higher, but again, way below SteamOS. For the performance or the feel of the game, the same pretty much. Couldn't feel any stutters, any lag spikes, they both play just fine. But we are gaining a free FPS bump by just playing in SteamOS. So there are issues with both OSs. For example, on Windows 11, you're getting windowed mode out of the box, making it hard to navigate the menus at the start. SteamOS has a hard time saving the settings. I had to restart the game 2 or 3 times for it to actually apply it. By default, the game is running at the Ultra preset, or a mix of Ultra, Medium, and High, and you're getting like 28 to 30 FPS at 1080p. But yeah, after like 2 or 3 restarts, it will apply the settings properly, and we got the medium settings like we do right now. So now time for FSR 2, and we are still sitting into the high 30s and the low 40s, guys. So sadly on my system, the game has an issue and it doesn't really apply FSR 2 properly, so the FPS remains unchanged, sitting again into the high 30s and the 40s. So I have tried restarting the game twice and applying the settings multiple times, but it doesn't want to work as intended. So FPS wise here, Windows does do better, sitting into the mid 40s, but still it is pretty close. One's running in the high 30s, low 40s, the other is running into the mid 40s. Now if FSR 2 worked properly, we would gain more FPS on SteamOS, but because it doesn't, it does fall behind in this case. Now 100p, same settings of course and no FSR, and we are sitting into the high 40s here. So we sat into the low 40s here on Windows 11, and once again we have a massive jump sitting into the high 40s on SteamOS. Way better. Now FSR would be a whole different question. Hopefully we can gain some FPS there as well. But yeah, so far on both systems, or I guess both OSs, it has been doing just fine. And I've gone ahead and restarted the game, guys, because the game or FSR isn't really working. The FPS is staying the same. So just in case, I'm going to restart the game while FSR is actually running or active. And yeah, unfortunately guys, coming back into the game after a restart, FSR 2 isn't really working. We're still sitting at 50 FPS. Let's see how we go into town though. So yeah, the FPS is staying the same pretty much, FSR on or FSR off. We are sitting into the high 40s and the low 50s. And I believe on the Steam Deck, it ran fine with FSR, so I don't know, I think there might be an issue with my system, or my OS. But yeah, just keep that in mind. But here's the run anyway, sitting at 50 FPS. It is the same as before pretty much, so it's not really interesting. But I will show it to you guys anyway, just in case. So there we go. 720p, 30 watts, no FSR. I mean, obviously, because it is broken for me. And we are sitting at 60 FPS here. Pretty good, pretty good. We had around, I think, 50 FPS on Windows 11. So we are seeing a decent FPS jump once again. Well, I think I fixed FSR too. I did a second restart, and yeah, it is working, I think. Because we are sitting at 50 FPS here now instead of, what, 42, 43. We had around 45 to 47 here, and we are sitting at like 48 to 52. Pretty good there. But again, on my end, it is kind of buggy. It wasn't working at 1080p or 100p, and now suddenly it is working at 720p, 15 watts. And lastly, guys, it is time for the in-game benchmark, and we are playing at 900p, medium settings, no FSR, because again, it is kind of broken for me on SteamOS, so I am keeping it safe here. And yeah, at the start of the benchmark tool, we are sitting at 40 FPS on both systems. It is very close, but as time goes on, as we get to the later scenes, the gap will widen again, and you'll see that FPS jump between the two. Second scene again, it's very close, like 45 FPS on both. SteamOS falling down to 42 to 43, Windows holding 45 to 46 quite easily. Oh, and also an extra thing about Windows, it does freeze and hitch in this test as it goes on as well. SteamOS, it's very clean the entire time, as far as I could see anyway. So yeah, the third scene in the town, and this is the first time we see the gap for SteamOS, sitting into the 50s while Windows falls down to 45 to 44. And from here on out, guys, it will be the same thing pretty much, where SteamOS is way above Windows 11. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll leave you guys with the rest of the benchmark. I will catch you guys next time for the next video. See you guys there.